Hey, my name is Lucas.
And my name is Jacob.
The Bro Show Podcast. Welcome back to the Bro Show. Did you hear that unfamiliar laugh?
Yeah, that's me.
The mom of the bros is back again.
That's
Yeah.
our mother.
I know it's been a while.
I don't know, how does it feel to be back? Wait, have you been on the Bro Show yet? Or have you only been on Bros Before Hoes?
You've only been...
I think I was on the very last Bros Before Host before you switched it.
Oh my, wait, really?
Almost.
That is iconic. That's going to go down in
Almost.
history.
I
the
actually-
last episode before the name switch.
I might be making that up, but it's close.
I actually counted, and you were on 18 weeks ago.
Damn, mathematician
Yeah.
over here.
No,
So if you do the math, you're basically on here like 3 times a year.
that was not. It was not 18 weeks
It does
ago.
feel like
Yeah,
to
we
me
do
it
a
feels like a long
podcast.
time ago. Was it like before summer? It was before summer for sure. 18 weeks. Like it felt like it was like a winter vibe last time we did it. Because I remember it being really dark outside.
No,
sunlight.
no.
Oh, I know when we did it.
It was this summer.
Yeah,
What-
because we
It
did
wasn't
it with
this summer, was
we
it?
did it with Mom right before we saw. We went with our dad on that trip that we
Oh,
talked
so
about
that
in the
was summer.
podcast.
Oh my gosh! For some reason, in my vibe,
No, it was after the trip.
Oh, it was.
Yep, because
Wait,
you guys
18
talked
weeks
about.
ago though.
oh damn.
No, it was after the
Well,
trip.
the weird
Time
thing,
is an illusion, is what they say.
the creepiest thing is that we're obviously in the past to you guys, but if you're listening to this, it's either on election day or after the election. So like, you guys know stuff we don't know. Is the world in shambles? What happened? Is it not even decided yet? Like, who knows? They might be listening a year after the election and they still don't know who won.
That's what I find
No,
weird
no way.
about.
No way.
Have you guys all voted?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I saw both of you vote.
I'm not
Yeah, we all
18.
voted together, sort of, kind of.
Jacob claiming this is your first time voting.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
I couldn't even vote in person though, but it was still fun. Do
Yeah.
it, guys.
You're a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
I'm just
And
kidding.
Matthew took all of our ballots to the real election place.
I
so
had
that-
to redo my ballot because I accidentally voted for slavery.
He did.
Because on our ballot in the state we were voting in and live in, there was an option for something about slavery.
Yeah, and they
what
said
the
it's
hell?
been on there forever, and they're like, we got to get rid of
Yeah,
this.
it was like an old law where
Prisoners could be sentenced to a life of slavery. or
yeah, it was like
something.
instead of getting a life of prison, they could go to become it. But no one's used the law, but they were like, we should get rid of it.
The
Yeah.
thing about it is that there was like ton of those, and they make it confusing.
Yeah, because I saw it.
For
It said,
or against, but then it makes the for or against confusing.
yeah, it said, they said that there's a law for slavery, and I said against, obviously. But then after I filled out the ballot, I read that against meant that I was against them taking off the law. And I was like, should I send in the ballot? And I was like, no, I'm going to obviously take it seriously. So I requested a new ballot. It was super easy. And I sent it in against slavery. I mean, for, but I had to
For
say
the
for.
against.
I was for them removing the law that slavery could be an option. So
Exactly.
I used
Yeah.
my vote wisely. I hope you guys
Hopefully
did
we
too.
all did that right.
What?
Hopefully we all answered that one
I know.
correctly, and we didn't all read it wrong and made you change it to the wrong one.
I mean, you guys all told me I was wrong. What if I was the one who was right and then
Oh
we
my
all
gosh.
accidentally voted? But my whole thing is like that
Da,
shouldn't
da,
even be on the
da.
ballot. Shouldn't that just be like obviously
Like
removed?
obvious.
I feel like it could get to a point in 10 years where you're voting for the president, and it says like, who do you not want for president? And then you say who you want for president. Because what if they start doing that?
But can't
Just to
you can
confuse
write in
people.
whoever though. Like I think last election, I think like 16,000 people wrote in Harambe,
Harambe.
the gorilla.
Oh, the gorilla that got.
That was
Yeah.
wrongfully shot.
Yeah. I think you're right.
But so did you vote for Kanye? What's your thoughts on Kanye running, Mom? We all know you're a huge Kanye fan.
I just, yeah. Okay, I heard yesterday that he had a dream in June or something
Yeah.
that they came and told him he had to run. It was his legacy. He
Oh
was
God, you
going to
can't
run.
be listening to all of your dreams. People dream weird
And
stuff.
so and the radio guy's like, so yeah, what do you think Kim thinks? Like he just wakes up and like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be the president.
I know, like, because the way he is on podcasts and interviews, it seems like he just rambles for so long. So
Could you
poor
imagine
Kim.
Doing, a State of the Union. Oh my gosh.
But also, like, how does Kim? Do you think Kim just has a way of like tuning him out and she can focus on other things, or do you think she literally listens to all these
Okay,
rants?
in those Instagram photos, I didn't see him anywhere at her party on the island.
Oh yeah, didn't she just post the whole thing? That her and her
everyone's mad
friends
about.
they all got tested for COVID and like did a 2-week quarantine. Now they're all on the island, so they can live it as normal for a few days. Or
Yeah, but
whatever.
it's
I
all
didn't
the
know about
family.
this.
It's like that Corey Gamble and everybody, and I didn't see a picture of Kanye, so
Maybe
I
he
don't know
didn't
if
want
he's
to
here.
quarantine.
I don't
So
know.
he wasn't allowed
or
on
maybe
the
they aren't
private-
really together.
Oh, he's like just doing his campaigning
Shit.
for his.
Isn't he? I don't know.
He
Is
wasn't on our ballot, but I
No.
know I have friends who live in California, and he actually was on their ballot.
Really?
Yeah, he was but he was the vice president. So I'm so confused about the whole thing. Like on the California candidate, he was somebody's vice president. So,
Okay, that's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't get it either.
Very weird.
but we hope.
Anyway, I did
the
not
election,
vote for Kanye. Just saying. Just putting that
Me
out there.
neither.
I did not vote for Kanye.
I
We
voted-
never fought or anything. All of us voted for the same stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys might know the results. I'm just so excited, but also scared.
Isn't it a thing we won't know for a month? Or
I'm
something?
scared there's going to be like
I know.
Civil War type thing or something. I don't know.
But weird transition, bro of the week.
Oh yeah.
Look at their photo. If you're on the video podcast, she gave us a photo of a. Is that a cat? But it's like not the full body.
No, here's the little paws.
Oh my god, it's a cat, but in a human body form.
Yeah.
So
with
she
little
was-
teeny hands.
She was low-key embarrassed.
To show her real face.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I get.
Also, she didn't give us
Joking.
she gave us her name, but her name is in quotation. So it's Lilith. How do you say that name?
Lilith.
But it's in
Thanks.
quotation, so obviously this isn't her real name.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it's literally like, my name is Lilith, but she
Lilith.
has it in quotes. So like, and she
I mean,
also,
I love that she created a character for this.
and she gave us a little story. I'm Lilith, and me and my twin, Eugene, share this account. I'm not the one that made that demon expose video. I'm all for demons. And then she said, just so you guys know, everything that I've said so far is a lie.
Oh yeah, because there was a video that someone sent us of Lucas, and it played scary music, and it said that.
She's the one who made that video?
I think she's talking about that
Oh
video.
my god, Lilith. Yeah, somebody made a video about like how Lucas Cruikshank needs to be stopped, and it made me seem like I've like gone crazy.
But it
or
was a
something.
joke.
But it was a joke. But I think she's the one who made this. But she
Or
said she has a
maybe Eugene did.
Oh yeah, she said she has a weird.
She has a
she has a
twin.
weird sense of humor, but we get it. We all laughed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lilith, thanks for being a Patreon, and if you want to be Bro of the Week, you can join our
know.
Patreon.
Luna.
Oh my god, Luna hasn't been on a podcast in so long.
I know she kept trying. She's been trying to come over to all of us.
Oh
Pomeranian
yeah.
ASMR.
Oh.
Like,
She was
play-
so
talk.
happy I was here. She's like, Grandma came.
She just licked the mic, so she just licked your ears. I think she's a thing where when anyone comes over, she barks at them, but she's also
She
wants
didn't
you to
bark at
pet
me.
them.
She did not bark
Oh.
at me. She just came
That's
up to me
a-
and wanted me to hold
That
her.
means a lot because Luna doesn't accept a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
very
thank you.
close-minded.
I know she is closed-minded. She would be a Kanye supporter.
Oh my gosh, yes.
If not like a Trump supporter.
She's definitely a Trump supporter.
But what was I gonna say?
Thanks,
Oh,
Bro of the Week, for being a Patreon, Lilith.
and if you also want to be maybe Bro of the Week, you can go to lucasandjacob.com, support our Patreon. We have a $3 tier where you get early access to the podcast, and we also have monthly live streams. Then the higher tier, you get a chance to be Bro of the Week, like Lilith.
It's
in
really
quotations.
important.
And we too will read your lies if you want us to, like we just did to Lilith.
I know. I love the made-up story that she said.
But also, we went on our Patreon and we asked them, we told them ahead of time that you were going to be on, and they have some stuff they wanted to talk to you about.
Oh my gosh. And I heard you have 75.
It's
Patreon?
85 now.
Oh my gosh.
I know, we're starting a whole movement.
Oh my
85
God.
people.
We
We
actually
could.
might be the next Netflix site, it turns out.
Yeah, we have more subscribers than Netflix.
That's crazy.
I know. I wish it would have happened sooner because we could have
I'm not even
influenced the
subscribed.
election more.
I'm not even a Patreon. Just putting that out
If
there.
you want to see
You're
it,
not
Oli,
gonna
I
be
might
able-
send it to you.
When we're recording this, we haven't done the live stream yet, but by the time this comes out, we would have already done the monthly live stream. Hopefully, it went well.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the Patreon thing. The live streams are really lit.
I
We
know.
haven't done one yet, but I'm sure it
I'm
will
just
be.
a psychic, so I know.
Yeah. But
Oh, I have something
just
for
thought of
next
something.
week. What?
wait, what?
Could do a live stream of how your ad actually works in real life. The main. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Wait, the blue chew? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, my mom, before she came on this, she's like, am I going to have to do an erection ad? But we don't have one this week.
Oh, darn. I was
yeah.
sort of looking forward to it.
You don't have to promote. You really were looking forward to promoting the erection meds.
I sort of was, yeah.
I'm just looking forward to them emailing us next week saying so many people signed up. And then
Also,
we're
they're
gonna get
probably
so many
just
mods.
like, you're the only podcast that talks about the ad even on episodes where you don't have to talk about it.
Oh,
Like, why do you
yeah.
keep bringing up the ad? Because we've only ever had one ad, so we keep bringing it up.
We have 2 now.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
Manscaped.
Oh, we did do Manscaped. We had a ball trimmer and then an erection thing, but I don't know if they know our audience, but I don't know if that matches it, but we'll keep
Wow.
taking the coin.
Yeah.
But
So
I
it's
don't.
like manscaping the taint thing.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
balls.
Oh, isn't that the same? Anyway, go ahead. Let's go on.
Okay. I wanted you guys to email us, or if you're a Patreon, message us your grossest hygiene stuff you do, because people said they were underwear twice, so I want
I
to know
thought that was
other
sick.
gross hygiene stuff.
By the way, I don't know anyone who.
Did anyone defend themselves?
So the thing is that I said in the episode I
I
thought
mean, I
it
can
was
see
sick.
jeans
There
twice,
was a few
but not
comments
the
that I
underwear.
understood though. Like someone said I think they said they're in college and like it's just as annoying.
Oh, I get that. I
Yeah,
guess.
so I understand and I'm not a hater anymore.
I feel
It's
like
just
with
gross.
regular underwear, it's like, that's gross. But if you're re-wearing like a thong, it literally goes up your ass.
your
Like,
ass.
that is gross. But I guess if all
Oh.
the thong re-wearers, like, we still support you.
Hey, I'm just picturing my underwear, which isn't a
I'm
thong.
just like, well, you girls who are wearing underwear twice, if you're having problems with yeast infections, maybe that's why. Okay.
Oh,
go
is
ahead.
can guys get yeast infections?
I don't think they do as much as girls, but anyway. Okay, go ahead.
a little mini bakery.
So email us your grossest hygiene secrets, and we won't expose your name unless you want us to, and then we'll read them out next episode. All the grossest hygiene things that you bros do. We also got called out because in the past 2 episodes, we've been talking about iCarly and how Carly's selfish and all this stuff. And I even went as far to say Carly, if on the fictional show, if they went on Ellen,
that
Carly would have gone alone. But then somebody called me out and said,
I
you're
saw
painting
this.
Carly in a wrong light. I guess there was an episode where they went on Jimmy Fallon and Carly brought Sam and Freddie. So we're just projecting ourselves onto Carly. She's not like that. So
I
we need to
still do
stop this
wonder-
Carly slander.
I don't know why we were such haters. I will say Lucas said that, and I did kind of agree, but
Yeah.
I still was part of the hate.
Maybe the money they make, they just reinvest into the show.
That's true. And also, apparently, somebody else also called out they never made money. And then there was one episode, which I kind of remember,
No, the
where
tennis shoe one. I
they
remember
got
the
tennis
tennis
shoe, but
shoe.
then they get screwed over only $50 or something.
Yeah, something weird, but there's no way they aren't making money.
Yeah,
Right?
they're making money on that
No,
web show.
I think when you actually get down to iCarly, it's like this podcast. It's like people are watching, but like we don't get ads.
Oh yeah, like they probably got erection ads too, but like, you know what I mean?
Oh, but we never saw it because it was a Nickelodeon show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
so true.
But also, I think Carly seems so innocent on the show that I just want to believe she secretly was evil. That's why I like thinking that she was.
yeah, it's fun to think that.
And then we also got called out last episode because Jacob was saying Britney Spears song 3, you know? It's about a threesome.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she says in the chorus, she says Peter, Paul, and Mary. And we were saying those are weird names to have in a sexual song because they don't seem like sexy names.
They were a singing group.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Peter, Paul,
someone
and Mary.
also said this.
Peter,
Wait,
Paul, and Mary.
Are they threesome people?
No, I don't think so. And they were before my time. They were like 60s, I think.
But people actually told us that they were Bible references, so that's what she was trying to be edgy.
Oh, well, there are Peter, Paul, and Mary in the Bible.
Wait.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so someone
too.
said that.
There's Mary, but Peter is in the Bible?
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Yeah.
and-
Wait, really? Peter is a
Then
Bible name?
Apostle Peter.
Wait, oh my God.
Isn't
I'm
Peter
thinking,
an apostle?
I'm thinking of Peter Griffin off Family Guy. Like, that seems like that seems like too much of a modern name to be in the Bible, but I guess we're still reusing
Okay,
names.
but Peter, Paul, and Mary were a singing group in the 60s.
So it's probably
Can
also
you look
about
that up right now? I'm almost
Oh,
positive.
yeah.
I
were
love-
they a Christian group?
No.
I love that I now know.
A folk group.
Oh, Folklore by Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, they were in 1961 a folk group during the American folk music revival
See?
phenomenon. Let's take a look at them. Oh, maybe they
Ooh.
low-key had
Looked
threesomes.
like they could have a threesome.
So
Yeah,
that's
they
why
do.
she was
That's
inspired, I
cute.
guess, because they
Well,
were
they were
the threesome
probably
people.
smoking a lot of dope and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
that's
maybe they
them
were
older.
And maybe they're in a commune. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. Do you think they still release?
I don't know.
It says that they
Peter
were
Pan
active. Oh, they haven't
Man.
been active since 2009.
That's probably because they're dead.
No, what should I see? I feel like now I need to know if they're all still thriving. Okay. Oh, yeah, Mary passed away in 2009. Rest in
Oh,
peace.
rest in peace, Mary.
But Peter's still alive, and so is Paul.
So Peter and Paul are
Ooh.
just alone together now. They don't have their threesome.
Oh yeah, when did? Oh yeah, they can't relate to it.
And Peter and Paul were gay.
Really?
No, I'm making that up.
Oh.
I was gonna say in the 60s.
They might
a
have
gay
been.
group. You never
And
know.
they had Mary in there as their beard just to
Oh yeah, to make it seem like
change
they
it up.
weren't
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
Exposed.
So is folk music just like
would
like
I know?
just like music making up a story? You don't know?
It's
I
like
don't know.
Kesha
Interesting to
music.
know.
It's like Kesha's.
You're
No,
such a
no.
liar.
Kesha's
See?
country music is folk.
I was going to say, I think of it
Oh.
as country music, like that old country music that I don't like.
Oh yeah, it's like country, but also like
Yeah, it's like-
Like you have a
alternative.
banjo.
Yeah,
or
it's like
something.
Kesha on the Rainbow album. You know, like some of those songs were kind of folky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kesha's
like
the
that.
new one. But the people on Patreon had a lot of things they wanted your input on. Mama Crookshank's input. Your reaction to WAP.
Oh gosh, I knew you guys were going to ask this. On my way over here, I
Really?
bet they bring up WAP.
Planning your whole
I know everything's about WAP nowadays.
Oh my
It's
god.
still number 2 on Billboard Hot 100.
Wait, are you kidding?
Yeah,
It's
so
The
so
WAP is thriving.
This is why I'm proud of them, because usually with a song like WAP, it would go to the top and then just go down because everyone would get over
Yeah.
it. But it has lasting power. It's still at number 2. It's been there for
It's
like
because
so
everyone
long.
needs something,
to get their mind off of
yeah,
everything.
to get their mind off everything right now. But even my Snapchat group at work, even we did a bunch of WAP stuff on the Snapchat. Like,
Wait, you
The
guys
dance?
did nudes?
no, I meant like they were like, "Have you seen the video?" And people were like putting like different little things to the WAP, and yeah, we talked about WAP for like a week.
Oh my god, so WAP even made it into your coworker chat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the WAP has
Yeah.
hit every. No wonder why it's still on Billboard.
And at
know.
work, yeah, in surgery, yeah.
But
WAP comes
when I
up.
think of like how popular it is, I don't know if it's that popular because has Dad even heard it? If it hasn't hit Dad, it hasn't hit complete
Oh,
mainstream.
get real.
So has Dad ever heard WAP?
And probably not, right?
I bet not.
But then again, what were you gonna say?
Also, someone in our family
Oh, they were really against WAP?
no, they said they were in the work car and they were playing it really loud. And he's like, "What the hell is this?" And then he liked it too and was playing it in their car at home.
Like just crazy. But someone actually emailed us and said, "You said WAP in this video 4 years ago, and you did say WAP." So
People said I psychically predicted it, but actually
You've seen
I
it too.
didn't.
So what do you think?
So basically, in this, I forgot what video it was from, like so long.
I
when
think
I was
it
like,
was you reacting to you and I, Carly.
yeah, so it was like 6 years ago. I posted this video and I
Yeah.
said WAP in it, but that's because that was a dance at the time. Just remember, do the WAP, hit the WAP.
Oh.
Like I want to claim that I created it, but that was already a thing.
Because when I saw it, I didn't even text you, but I just was like, wait, that's so weird.
Yeah, because like you had a thing back then where I'd always start my videos with a new popular dance. You know, there was like the nay nay, and then there was the WAP.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a thing?
I actually don't remember
Where's
that.
that
but-
WAP? Do the
Oh,
WAP.
it was in that one time. WAP, WAP, WAP.
Yeah, so I didn't psychically predict it, but thanks for thinking I did.
What-
So what are
Wasn't there-
your opinions?
I think it's fine, but it wasn't there some big thing like about
Bunch
the
of
Me
people.
Too movement, how it's so against women, and
But then again, it's just two women expressing themselves, you know?
I know. I think it's funny.
But do you
And
think
I think it's get your mind out. Like, who cares? You know, they are.
Yeah, if we have to think about WAPs to get over 2020,
Well,
let's
and
do
all
it.
we-
We have a WAP, the picture.
If we put water on it,
Oh yeah, the bro of the week is technically
A wet ass-
dry ass pussy cat, but
Yeah,
it could be wet
adopt.
if you throw water on it.
That's true. It is paper dry.
yeah. Anyway, no, I think it's totally fine. No.
But you know how everyone always says things are so gross and over sexualized now? Like growing up, were there songs like WAP?
Or like songs that just like insinuated like gross sex.
Because there was
for sure there were.
gross sex.
No, like not like. I just mean like.
Because I know
Just
there
Well,
was.
for sure there wasn't. Brian Adams had the song "The Summer of '69."
I
so
never
you
understood
know-
what that meant.
I don't either because he wasn't
69.
even like a teenager then.
So
But
is that all about the summer he
I'm
tried
sh-
69?
That's what I'm sure it's all about. Yeah.
So they were more like, they weren't as
They kept
blatant.
it
They were
more
back then.
subtle.
secretive.
Well, look at WAP is subtle because it doesn't come right out and say.
But she does say it.
Well,
Says,
whatever.
You're effing
Everyone-
with
So-
some wet ass pussy.
So is it kind of a thing where like, well, people talked about it, but it was more like you had to dig deeper
And
to
look
see
at
it.
Prince's song "Nikki." Like that was downright dirty.
Oh, what's that? That song was all about, yeah.
That's what I was thinking of in your podcast. The song that. What was that lesbian quiz? The song that
Oh, it's your guilty
Oh,
pleasure?
yeah.
guilty pleasure. That's mine.
Nikki.
Oh, Darling
yeah,
Nikki.
you're-
Darling
didn't you?
Nikki.
Don't you love Prince?
Oh, I loved.
I remember
Prince.
loving Darling Nikki too. I had it on
That's
like my
'cause-
Rio. What was our MP3 players called? Rios?
I don't even. Yeah,
The Rio. I have
the
it on my Rio.
Yeah,
Wait, you bopped to it?
and
Yeah, I
Darling,
remember Mom would play it and I was like, this song is actually so good.
and it's really dirty.
Yeah, what is it about? Just like he goes to some creepy house and like Nikki's there and she just like abuses him, but he likes
He's
it.
masturbating to
Oh
a
my-
magazine. He says
Oh my
that.
God, so
in the
they
song.
went there in the 80s. Was it the 80s?
Yep, that's the '80s.
Oh
I
my
have a question.
God.
And I
for
know
you.
they did in rock songs and stuff. They
Yeah, so people claim that the new generation in 2020 is so gross, but it's been gross forever. People have always been nasty, okay?
yeah.
My question now
Always.
is, since we're talking about nasty music, is I actually watched a mini documentary on Madonna's album Erotica. So the documentary is basically saying she was so popular until that moment because she was always in scandals since she was like kind of ahead of her time. But then when Erotica came out, everyone was like, she took it too far. This is just too far. So what
Okay.
did you think when Erotica
Yeah,
came
Okay,
Did
out?
you
I
actually-
feel really stupid. Like, what are some songs on erotica?
You don't. It wasn't that big of a
But do
deal.
you remember it coming out and being like, this is too far, I'm unstanding?
Because I guess the
So you
next
just didn't
day,
even hit mainstream?
No.
Because I guess the next day a sex book came out. Did you know
Okay,
about
what
that?
year was this?
I think it
Let's
was
see.
1992.
Wait, but you don't even remember the sex book? People always talk about that saying it was so...
No, I just her first album was Borderline, and that was
Erotica came out
1992
in
or
1992, so that would have been a year before I was born.
Wait,
like what were some
Oh my
songs on it?
God!
I'm
That
kind
means
of pissed about
Oh, never
that.
What were
mind.
some songs on it?
Deeper and Deeper. There was a song called Erotica.
You want me to tell you the singles?
Um,
Oh yeah, the first single was Erotica, Deeper and Deeper, Bad Girl Fever. So you didn't...
So it must
did you-
not have been like a commercial.
But did you think like this is... Did you ever hear about it and think this is so gross?
No.
Wait, so you didn't see like the like? Oh,
No.
because
But
the
then she did it. That was in 1992. Like I remember she had hits when I was alive still.
Yeah.
'Cause I-
well, you are alive.
Oh, yeah.
No, but but like she had like big hits. Like what was that one song that was like na na na
Well,
na
and
na
she
na
had
na
one.
na
She had a
na.
huge hit, Argentina, like
Hung Up. That's Hung Up. I can't get you out of my head.
Yes, sir. That was
something
still
about
big.
Argentina. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. When I was in high school, she came out with
Like a Virgin.
Borderline, and no, Like a Virgin was like 1990.
Oh, that was later.
1988 or something.
So were you grossed out
1987.
by that? Because she was like
No, I loved
Yeah,
it.
but I
I
remember
remember
watching
me
the
and my
docu-
sister singing it like
But I
in
remember
the
watching
living
the
room at Grandma's
documentary
house.
of her on tour during that era, and it was like intense.
Wait, for what?
And she
one?
had those big.
I think it was.
She
for
wore
that.
bustiers and had like big boobs sticking out and everything.
See,
So
that
when
wasn't
you-
too much.
And she was married to what's his face? Like no.
When you listen to it and watch the music video, did Grandma say like, did she ever say don't sing that?
But it wasn't
No.
like all about like making Catholic stuff weird. Wasn't that
No.
the whole vibe?
Oh yeah, they.
Oh well, she always wore that crucifix and stuff. She grew up Catholic in
That's same
Minnesota.
with Lady Gaga.
But then she went. It was always the story in the '80s. We didn't have internet and stuff. That she went to New York and like slept her way up and everything.
I remember you
and-
telling me that.
Yeah.
Oh my
And that's
gosh.
how she got her first album.
Do you like Papa Don't Preach?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I loved
'Cause
that song.
the-
I loved that song.
Because the documentary that I watched made it seem like
Being as I got pregnant before we were married, that's why I like that.
Oh, is that what that song's about?
Oh wait, is it
Yeah.
about? I just only listened to it a few times.
Oh my god.
What is it like? It's about your dad is a preacher and
No, Papa don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Papa don't preach. I've been losing sleep. Papa don't preach. I'm keeping my baby.
Oh, so it's about Dad, don't get mad at me?
Yeah, don't get like
Oh my
don't
God,
tell
when
me.
did that
It's
song
really
come
about
out?
you.
Probably about 1987, 6.
And you got pregnant in 1985. This was released in 1986, and you gave your birth to your first kid
Is that
before
about
marriage,
you?
1985. So Madonna
I
spoke to
gave birth
you.
after marriage because we got married like 5 days after I found out I was
Oh,
pregnant.
I forgot that you got. So you actually didn't have a kid out of wedlock.
No.
So,
Oh my God! So but no, my God, it's crazy that came out right after that.
I know. It spoke to me.
I liked the Kelly Osbourne version
I
in
don't even-
2001.
What?
Kelly Osbourne did a remix of Papa Don't
Seriously?
Preach.
Oh.
Amber was on. She was going to become a singer, and I'd
Oh
have
my
that on my
God.
Rio too.
I should have done a remix.
Oh yeah.
Because
Wait.
it's like my story.
So was there any other like?
Except that Grandpa never told me I had to get rid of the baby or
It
anything.
wasn't.
But he
as
did tell you to
intense.
get married that weekend.
Well, no.
Did he or did your mom?
No, it was just like assumed that we would. It was just like, oh, you're pregnant. You know. Well,
then it was
even
just-
we
That's crazy.
assumed. Oh, I guess we're getting married. Like
So
right
when you
away.
told your parents I'm pregnant, was how many minutes after that were you planning the wedding? Was it like immediately?
I didn't tell them. My brother told them.
Oh,
Were
and
you
then did
mad?
you plan the wedding or did your mom?
It was just sort of like, it wasn't even a wedding. We just got married.
Oh, just so fast.
Yeah.
Did you even pick out a dress or anything?
I just wore the dress I wore to my graduation of high school.
Oh my God, we have to throw mom and dad a real wedding.
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
That'd be so fun.
Because my thing is, and I'm kind of annoyed by this. I love family weddings, and especially.
Oh, they're so fun.
I love like cousins' weddings, but especially immediate family weddings. And there's really like none left that I can look forward to soon, at least. So we should just make you guys have a
oh my God,
wedding.
you guys are having a
No.
wedding after quarantine.
We're
We're throwing a
doing
wedding.
this.
No, we need-
Wait, so the documentary was I was saying even before that album, she was always like kind of in controversy, but it never got taken to the point where like she's over. But so you never heard about the controversy with like
No.
Like a Virgin and stuff?
No.
Oh, I thought you would have.
Oh, well, like a virgin?
Like there was
Well,
controversy
yeah, but
because
I didn't really listen to it because I liked her music.
Oh, but it was sort of like one of those things, isn't it? Where like the controversy kind of makes it cooler as a
And there
young person
wasn't-
to listen.
oh, that's
And there
true.
wasn't the web and stuff back then. So, it was probably all those religious fanatic groups all like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, I
And
think
I
it's
always-
different now with social media. Like when the song WAP came out, I already saw like the negative reactions because people
it's
want to
like-
get clicks and
That
stuff.
just
so.
gets it
More
more
attention. Like
Yeah,
thinking about
just
back
like
when
haters.
Bangers, Miley Cyrus, Bangers.
Yeah.
Like I loved how it had controversy. That made me be more of a fan because it was just cool
Oh,
as
yeah.
like a
Scandalous.
young person being like, oh my God, there's so much drama surrounding it.
And this wasn't like drama, but like when Thank You Next by Ariana Grande came out, there was like so much hype around it because she was dating Pete Davidson.
She had just broke up with him.
And then she was dating someone, but then Mac Miller died.
Mac Miller died.
It was just like
yeah.
a whole
She was engaged to
situation.
Pete, yeah.
So when you were in high school, who was like your favorite pop singer? Was it Madonna?
Prince.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
Prince,
Prince.
Prince.
Oh yeah, that'd be higher than Madonna. Then would Madonna be second? Or was there anyone?
No,
was there
Prince.
anyone who was really big in when you were in high school, so big, but now nobody talks about them? But they back in the day they were like so big, but they just for some reason didn't carry it on for decades. There's like just not any random girl like Shirley Turner.
No.
You can't think of any?
I
I
guess
can't think of any that you still wouldn't
guess
have
maybe
heard
you-
of.
No, but, oh yeah, because they all lived on.
Is it kind of a thing where
Yeah,
like
because like Joan Jett and all that, and Michael Jackson, obviously he's
Oh,
dead.
yeah. Oh,
but,
yeah.
but he
I
was huge. That was Thriller, 1983
I've like
or so.
heard a few times that like no one will ever be as famous as Michael Jackson. So how famous was he? People have said like no one's
Crazy
ever gonna be as
famous.
famous as him.
Like everyone stand,
Crazy famous.
even
Yeah.
like your brother, or is it like only girls listen?
Oh no, girls and guys.
Oh my
Crazy
gosh.
famous.
Was that
More
when he already
famous?
had dyed his skin?
But, huh?
Did he already have facial
Right.
surgery?
Well, he got on fire in a Pepsi commercial.
Wait,
Oh
what?
yeah, I remember hearing about that.
His hair caught on fire because of all the grease and stuff that he put in it. But no, I think he was darker.
Thanks for transitioning it into the ad. You can buy Pepsi at your local store.
Oh my God, can you imagine if we went from erection meds to Pepsi ads?
But anyway, also, like you haven't heard of Van Halen much, but now you've heard of him a ton because Eddie Van Halen just died. So
Also, everyone
They were
wears
big.
those shirts now, like the Van Halen and all those old rock band shirts. All these
Oh, yeah.
girls wear them and guys because they just want to look edgy.
There
but
was this
don't know the music.
funny like
and I went
TikTok.
to that was my first concert, Van Halen.
For
Oh,
real?
what, edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was this TikTok that I saw of this person that was wearing a Rolling Stones t-shirt.
Yeah.
And they said that they were at IKEA, and this person that was older said, name 4 of their songs, and they were so embarrassed that they that they faked that like they were they faked that they were deaf, and they said like, because they were so embarrassed because they literally didn't know any of their songs.
Oh, I actually.
But yeah,
I remember the Rolling Stones were in the Super Bowl back in like, I don't know, 2007 or something.
Yeah.
And me and Dad were like excited, and you guys were all like, who is that?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
2007?
I don't know. I made that up, but sometime in the last,
My first concert
decades.
was Bryan Adams and Def Leppard.
yeah.
Pour Some Sugar on Me. That's also a bop if you haven't heard it.
Oh, I love that. They used to have that song at wedding dances all the time, and I just loved. I thought I danced amazing to it, but I probably
That's
sucked.
like, there hasn't been a song that's captured the energy of Pour Some Sugar on Me since. That's like so good.
Moni Moni, you know.
What's that song?
You know, Moni Mo.
Is that another Def Leppard song?
No, Billy Idol. That's a huge.
Oh my God, I haven't heard this one yet. I'll have to add that to my Apple Music.
Nah.
But Pour Some Sugar on. Have you heard it, right, Jacob?
Yeah.
That
Or
song
like-
is just so good. It reminds me of like Hooters, the restaurant.
Or like,
Doesn't it?
it kind of does. It does have that vibe. Like, will there ever be a song as good as like, "Don't Stop Believing"?
Never. Oh,
Journey, huge,
Because it just gives you an
I
energy.
know. There'll never also be a song as good as I Want to Dance with Somebody.
But to me,
that song
yeah,
is
that's a good song.
oh yeah.
Dad and I went to Journey a few years ago.
Well,
Remember we went to
you
their
guys-
concert?
But
and
wasn't
I
it
was so
not the
excited.
same singer or something?
Well, yeah, Steve Perry isn't with them anymore. I mean, he's still alive, but they had.
He just quit? He wouldn't go on an arena tour?
Yeah, he quit. I don't know when in like 2007. Or
They all had
something.
drama.
Everything happened in 2007, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what actually happened, but
was
they got
the
a new guy, and the
concert
guy
amazing?
sounded. Oh yeah,
Like,
the
did
new
you
guy
feel like
sounds
you were
just,
back in the 80s?
Oh yeah, yeah. And Dad didn't even like Journey back in the day, but he got into it too. Cause
Oh, that sounds so fun. Like, in like 20 or 30 years going to like...
and Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry, Lady
Yeah.
Gaga concert.
But since you said your first concert was Van Halen, one of our patrons did ask, they want you to reveal what's the most scandalous thing you did in high school. Scandalous. At the Van Halen concert, was there any scandal going on? Because Dad always says things about our mom, and then
No.
Mom denies it. Like, Dad will say, like, oh yeah, they passed around the reefer, and Mom got so high. But then Mom...
What's a reefer?
Just pot, right?
I think that's pop from
I'm not
back
somebody
then.
calling it pot.
Wait, reefer? I know that's another thing. Like,
I don't
pot, I
know.
just like it
But
feels the
Dad
olden
always
days.
says these things about Mom, but then Mom denies it. But you guess you don't have to come clean on the podcast.
Was
but
it-
apparently,
Probably just being with Dad in high school is the most scandalous thing.
oh, true, because Mom was the good girl with the Dad always says you were from a rich family.
No,
But Dad,
That's a joke, though, right?
that's a joke.
but Dad always says that Mom was in the rich family in town and I was in the poor family. So
No, it's
Dad
not
will
true.
always say like things like, "Oh yeah, Mom doesn't get it," because like Mom doesn't want to go camping. So Dad will be like, "Yeah, Mom grew up in a rich family, so she doesn't like that type of stuff."
And it's not true. But he was a PK son, which was known as bad.
What's a PK song?
A preacher's kid. That's what they used to call him, PKs, and they always said, "Oh, those are the bad kids."
And Dad was right.
Yeah,
So that was the most scandalous thing you did was get with the bad guy
yeah.
who you ended up marrying and you're still with.
I know.
So
Like I
it ended
said,
up not being the most
Even the
scandalous thing.
guidance counselor called me in and told me I shouldn't date him.
The guidance counselor said don't date him?
Yeah, and his
Why?
sister. His sister told
Wait,
me
what
I
did the
shouldn't
guidance
date him.
counselor, how did the
Just
guidance
that he was a
counselor,
bad boy. That he,
even the guidance counselor knew about Dad's reputation?
yeah.
What was he doing? Going to school, doing lines of coke or what?
No, he just hung around all the bad kids, I guess.
Oh my God, coke addict.
No, he did
I'm
not
kidding.
do coke.
Crazy.
But,
You have been saying for like the past week that you love Dynamite by BTS. So are you a K-pop stan? Like, do you have a secret Twitter account where you always tweet about them?
No, but I do sort of like the song, and they do intrigue me how they all are so pretty,
yeah, and also like they're just,
and I like their hair colors too.
like
Oh, yeah.
American groups, I feel like will never be as good as the K-pop like BTS because we watched the Blackpink documentary and they go before they even debut, they have to do like years of training to actually be
I
so
know.
good. Whereas in America, it's like, oh, you have followers, like we'll give you a whole album, you know?
Yeah.
And then if they don't make it, they commit suicide. It sounds like, but
Oh my
the
God, it's
ones
because
that
isn't
make
it so hard?
I heard. Where did I hear they're each worth like 250 million or something crazy?
Yeah, but that probably
Oh,
would be
yeah.
hard because like they say they work their whole life to be these K-pop people, and then if you're in a band that debuts bad, all of that work could just be for nothing, and then what do you do?
Yeah. But yeah, I really do like that song, and because of that song, I'm more intrigued by them, and
Yeah, that
it might
BTS.
be my new One Direction. I don't know.
Oh my God, all the BTS stands. Mama Crookshank is with the BTS. They call it the Army.
The BTS
Oh, yeah.
Army.
right now I'm
Why the
reading-
Army? I don't really like that.
No, yeah, that's just their fan group. You have to get with it or leave the fan group. That's what they name themselves.
And
Okay, I
I-
haven't even told anyone at work that I like this new BTS song. I almost put it in the Snapchat group, like, "Hey, what do you guys all?" And then I thought they'd think I
Oh,
was
do you
really
still
stupid.
make the
They own
playlist
the
for
internet.
surgery?
No, I've been doing Pandora.
Oh, so you haven't been able to sneak in a BTS song to the surgery yet?
God, maybe I will.
Oh yeah, sneak it into the
I
surgery.
might do that tomorrow.
If you didn't listen to our last episode with her mom, she does make the playlist for her surgery group.
Yes.
For the nurses.
Sounds so funny.
So you could sneak in BTS.
Yeah.
Has WAP ever played where someone's getting
No.
surgery?
No. But yeah, see, that's how I know we did our last podcast in the summer. Because remember, I said some song was playing, and we're like, I hope they didn't hear that when they were waking up. Anyway,
Hey,
I
what was
remember
it?
that.
I don't know.
Was it a song that came out that's new?
Some like sexual song, right?
Some sexual song. I don't remember. There's also some songs that are bad if you're playing when you go in the room, like if it's like I'm on the highway to hell or something.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
and
song
you're
like
going
that. You're
under.
like, oh, maybe we should change.
Or like a Billie Eilish song that's so creepy.
Yeah.
It's like you might be in a bad mindset when you're on the drugs, you know? It's
Yeah.
like,
Or if you were listening to like
yeah,
Born
it's
to
like
Die.
really
Oh.
you're playing this and I'm having surgery. Okay.
Is it true that if you're a doctor, you have to have such a steady hand? Or is that more of just like...
Oh well, yeah.
well, if you're cutting people open.
I
but I
hope
didn't know
they
it was
do.
more of just like a myth thing.
No, they need to have a steady.
Imagine
that's-
doing like a nose job. Like if you mess it up,
yeah.
if you drink too much coffee one day and get shaky, that
Oh
would
my
suck.
God, that would suck.
Oh my God. But back to the Scandalous thing from high school. I have one story I want to know if it was true or not. Or you can just plead the fifth and not say. Dad claimed that on the highway, you guys were driving and then someone from another truck was next to you guys.
Oh my
and they
God, he
passed
always says that
They
story.
passed a joint into your guys' car and you took a hit and then passed the joint back. Did
That-
this
he-
happen or is this fiction? Or you can plead the fifth.
Well, it wasn't a joint. I think it was a cigarette. And it did happen on I-29 on the way to Omaha. Me and my friends were going to a concert. and some car full of guys came who we didn't know or anything. You know, they were probably going to the same concert. And yeah, we slowed down and passed a cigarette back and forth or something.
Oh my God, taking substances from strangers?
So there was something
The
weird.
80s.
I don't know.
I believe you with that one. Like, I feel like it wasn't a blunt. I feel like it was just a cigarette.
No.
Was it laced with LSD?
No. And I was not the one driving. It was my friend.
Oh, yeah, you can't do cigarettes while driving.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so you guys heard it here first. I know everyone wanted to know that rumor, if it was true or not.
That
I was
sounds
going
like
to plead
something
the
out of the
fifth, but I didn't
movies.
want you to think it was a blunt, so.
Oh, yeah, just a cigarette. That's not nearly as.
Sounds
if
like
it was
something out
if
of
it
the-
would have been pot, I would have been pissed. I'd been like,
Oh,
what? You do
lady.
drugs? Just kidding.
And not who's who I'm voting for. Just
But I
joking.
feel like, you know, people say kids nowadays. I feel like it was way more out of control back then.
You think
my
that? That
God.
makes me happy because
I
I've
watched
thought
it.
that so many times too.
Yeah, I think it was way more out of control, and the cops weren't all over you. Like, and
I watched a documentary called
I mean,
on
there were
HBO.
parties everywhere all the time.
I know.
This
I bet
leads me to a
everyone
whole new
cruising
thing.
was drunk. I
But
mean, come
on HBO, this isn't part of my Instagram HBO brand deal. If you saw that, but I actually use HBO, the app, and I was watching Class Action Park. It was about this water park in New Jersey that was out of control in the 80s, and like people died. There was no rules, and it was mostly about that. But then at the end, they said, "Oh yeah, in the 80s, it was just so different. Like." You actually went out and did stuff, and not everyone was up your ass, and like you could actually like have fun.
There were no cell phones.
Yeah,
There
nothing.
was-
There'd be nothing inside your house because you'd be so bored at home, so you always would probably leave.
Yeah, there were no
Then-
cell phones, nothing.
Also,
yeah.
I'm picturing like if you were doing something illegal, like a drug, no one can put it on their Snapchat story. So then it feels like, oh, I can do whatever because it's not being
Oh, that'd be
filmed.
weird. Like while you're at the
But-
party, there's no like cameras.
Yeah, but like it
Yeah.
seems like nowadays, like if you do go to a party, like people are doing Snapchats. Like if you are doing it and like someone doesn't want you to do it, you're gonna get caught.
And also, you might be being tracked by your parents for your location.
And I swear there were. They always talked about speed, like
What's
tons
speed?
of kids doing speed to
Is that like diet pills
stay
or?
awake or high or
Is
something.
that caffeine pills?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh my
But they talked about
gosh.
people having them in their lockers and everything.
So do you think?
and I've heard of people having liquor in their lockers, and yeah.
Whereas nowadays, kids are like they think everyone's out of control. But I feel like kids are more goody goody.
Do you think it's better? It was like better back then because you got to experience other things, or do you think it's better now because it seems like there's this whole trend of like helicopter parents where they don't want their kids to do like anything? Isn't that like a thing? Like there's always articles about it.
Yeah, they also talked about it in the documentary. They said how like nowadays parents are all like, "Oh my God, how are you feeling? Are you okay?" Whereas back then it was just like, "Oh yeah, just like do whatever."
So just like, what are your thoughts on like now versus then?
Oh, I think high school
Kids.
always sucks pretty much for everybody, so it's not.
Any different?
That's
really?
the way I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just a weird time.
Jacob does speed.
I
I'm
do.
just kidding. Does
But
that still
just
a thing,
think
do you
about all the relationships right now that wouldn't be together. Like even me and Dad, maybe like if there was social media back then. If, what if I saw he was with someone that I didn't know he was with? Or
Oh, yeah.
crazy shit like
Oh,
that.
it could even be something as simple as, because those people like this will you looked at their Instagram and they just like didn't post pictures that like, well, your thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just didn't fit you. That could be a
Yeah.
thing too. Or he would follow Kim Kardashian and you'd be like, wait, why are you
Yeah,
looking at
because
her
like back
photos?
then, if you didn't answer your home phone, you didn't know where they were or anything.
Oh my God. So what would you do at home? Like if you were at home, or just watch TV, or there's nothing else to do, right?
Well, MTV was just starting, so it was really big.
Well, so that
and there
probably
were
was
only
so
3
exciting.
channels and MTV, and then I don't know.
Well, I guess like you didn't have anything to compare it to, so probably
I
it was
did
still
homework
so fun,
because I was a goody goody.
Oh yeah, you didn't go on TikTok and dance.
No,
So it actually was as crazy as the movies, or was it not as
no,
crazy?
not as crazy.
Oh, okay.
But probably more.
Yeah. What
I
I'm
don't know.
picturing is that like the teens nowadays think they're doing crazy things, but it's like not basically nothing compared to what the young.
Yeah, but I just don't like it when
older
people say
do.
teens now or worse or anything because no, I don't think so at all.
They don't pass
they were
cigarettes back and forth on the highway.
Exactly. I mean, I think there was just as much, if not more, going on then.
Oh yeah.
I want to watch that water park documentary you're talking about.
Oh yeah. Have you ever heard of that water park, Mom? It was big in. I guess you never lived in New Jersey, but it was this water park where all these people died because like the slides were so crazy and there was literally no rules and it was just run by teenagers.
That
Wait,
sounds scary.
what?
Yeah, and they said like they would all get drunk there, and like it was just a thing where you'd get injured because there's like a water slide that
God.
goes upside down.
Wait, what?
And they said like he would have the teen workers like test to see if it worked, and they all got like hurt. But then he finally made it so you could go through the loop. But then some like people, if they were too big, would get stuck in the loop, and
Oh
like
my
they'd have to
God.
rescue them, and then like people would it was just crazy.
So this is kind of a joke, but kind of serious because I'm I like sometimes like I like watch this YouTube channel where they talk about like theme parks that used to be a thing, and like it seemed like back in the day like there wasn't as many like regulations to like start a theme park, so like some of the rides were crazy.
Oh, I bet they were.
And I kind of wish, like, that's what my point is. Like, I kind of wish, like, they took away all those regulations. 'Cause,
No.
like, you go on roller coasters that would crazy, and, like, there is a chance you died, but you most likely
when I was
won't.
watching that Class Action Park about the water park, I was thinking like obviously in America this will never be a thing because there's so many regulations. But why not like in some other country that's close by or somewhere you can visit where they have no rules? You can go on these crazy water parks that like you just sign a thing and like
yeah.
I might if the worst case scenario die or just break an arm, but I still want to take the risk.
I, like, did
I'm
see
sure
this,
there are.
Oh yeah, if you know, comment below.
Yeah,
so
because
after
I-
the quarantine we can go there.
because I did see this video of this, like, crazy, like, tall water slide that was in Mexico. So if you go to Mexico, and it was, like, this crazy one where you go on, like, it looked like a beanbag, like, down this water slide, and, like, it did kind of look dangerous, but it looked fun.
Oh my gosh, I
So,
want
I
to go
wouldn't
there.
go because I'm scared of heights now.
Oh yeah, well, you didn't used to be.
Not really. But
Because
now
whenever
I
we
am.
went to amusement parks growing up, you never went on the roller coasters.
Oh, I never have.
You don't even go on roller coasters anymore, really, it seems like.
Yeah, I do.
I know, but when we did go to a theme park, you're kind of like, no, I'm not really going to go on it.
Wait, did I not?
Yeah, because I remember, like, you were kind of like, low-key not.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Low-key.
I don't like going in the ones where like my whole thing is I'm not scared of the roller coaster. I'm scared of being strapped into a thing. I don't want to be locked in like a strap because like when I got just trapped on a thing at the
all
fair.
of them, though.
But you
I
sort
know.
of want to be strapped in.
But my whole thing was like I wish that's why I want to go to these water parks with no rules because like I don't want to be strapped in. Just hold on, you know.
Do you kind of
That
have
sounds
this...
terrifying.
There's this thing with roller coasters. Well, the roller coasters is scary. The scary thing is it feels like your head's always going to hit the top. Like those parts of the roller coasters where you're going under things and it feels like your head's going to hit
I'm
it.
scared of roller
No,
coasters.
because like I think I've had bad experiences. I remember one time at Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, we went there growing up, and I got stuck on a roller coaster with the straps on, and I felt like so trapped. And then also at the community fair, I got stuck in a ride with the strap on.
community.
But literally, these are
county
like
fairs.
Oh, that
are
kind
not
of
It's so
safe.
funny because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I
They
was
can't be
stuck
safe.
in. By stuck, I mean like 3 minutes. But like in my mind, it was like, oh my god, no way out, help.
The county fair is always one of those things. Like when we at the county fair and our like sister got sick. 'cause
Didn't I start to watch some? Wasn't there some show on the other night. I was watching and you're like, what is this? And then we realized it was like killer carnies.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
Jacob's like, what's a carny? Whoa.
That's a carnival worker,
and
right?
I was like, it's a carnival worker.
Wait,
I was
there's
like,
a-
oh my God.
Is it like a documentary?
No, I think it was like a 2020 thing or an ID.
But then I was wondering, like, why is there a whole? I don't know if it's a series or what, but why is the whole series about killer carnies?
There's must
I
be a
don't
lot
know. I
of
love
killer
that
carnies.
stuff,
'Cause
though.
think about carnies. You go from town to town and you could just kill and just leave.
Yeah.
You're into like those killing shows, right?
Yeah, I love them.
Weren't you watching one called like Creepy Neighbors or something?
It's called Killer Neighbors, I think.
And then what was that story you told me where like I remember you said there was some intense episode where like the neighbor was always it started out over something so petty and then ended in
that was
murder.
a different thing. But yeah, that
That
was one
wasn't
of those
Creepy Neighbors?
It wasn't the Killer Neighbors, but yeah, it was the neighbor. Like they always like their kids played, but then the neighbor got mad because one of their kids went on his land, and then he ended up killing the mom and dad.
And didn't you say like they told the police like this guy is so
like
scary,
tons of times.
but they just didn't move? 'cause
And
I
like
guess-
someone shot their dog, and they
What?
thought it was him, and they still couldn't do
did
anything.
did he kill their whole family?
He killed the mom and dad.
Oh my gosh! So watch out for your neighbors if you're out there because
I know.
Yeah, you
they
told us
say
about
it's like
that.
it's 1 out of 2 neighbors that would do that.
You're lying. There was.
I love these shows though.
I didn't put this in the notes, but this leads me to another thing because since we're talking about killing, did you watch the Johnny Jones show?
I know I watched it some.
Was
Jenny
that like
Jones, she was a
Maury?
blonde, and yeah,
Wasn't it kind of like a G-Talk show? Or was it not? I don't even know, to be honest.
I think it was just a talk show.
Was it one of
But-
those ones where like they don't have celebrities on, they have like crazy people?
I don't even remember,
Well,
but I watched it some.
because there was this video that I watched last week, and I guess it was such a big deal because someone went on the Johnny Jones show. It was a gay guy, I think. But I don't know if he came out yet. And then it was another gay guy, but one of the gay guys didn't come out, I'm pretty sure. And then the gay guy that was basically out said to the other guy, "I like you," on live television, so everyone saw it. And then I guess like I don't know if it was a month later or what, but the gay guy that was closeted killed the other gay guy because he was like so embarrassed. Well, it's not proven that's why, but
Wait,
that's
but they
good.
went on this show to expose their gay relationship?
So
That's why I don't get why would he go on the show?
So I watched a video, so I don't know the full details, but it made it seem like there was a gay guy who was out, and then there was a gay guy that was like kind of closeted, but everyone kind of knew.
Yeah.
So he was just like so embarrassed it was on live television.
Oh my god!
Did you hear about that?
No, I never heard about that. That's a little over the top.
Oh yeah, because that's kind of like just a quick summary. There's probably was so.
I wonder if there's a lot of situations
situations
like that, and they can make a whole show killer talk show guests.
Wow.
because that's and then
Yeah.
I guess like the guy that killed the other guy, his family tried to sue the show, but it didn't work.
Wait,
out.
after
Oh
even
my
the guy murdered
God.
someone, they were
Yeah,
still
they-
like trying to
like
cover it
that-
up.
I'm pretty
That
sure they
made him
tried
a
to
murder.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they tried to sue the show because that was the reason. But I don't
Oh
think it
my
worked out.
gosh!
Yeah, I wanted to know if you knew about that. 'Cause it
No,
was
I
pretty
didn't ever
crazy.
hear about that, but that's crazy. I'm gonna look it up when we're done.
There's actually like a
Documentary?
yeah, and it's on Netflix, and I haven't watched it
Just
yet.
about that specific situation.
Well, I think it's a series, and that's one of the episodes.
Oh my
Oh
god!
wanna
my
watch it
gosh,
too.
I'm so excited. I love these
I
shows.
used to love the show Stalked.
Oh yeah,
'cause
well,
you secretly want to stalk
And now
them?
there's one Snapped. That
Oh,
I
that's about
watch.
women who they snap and kill their
No,
husbands, right?
it's
Wait,
no,
what?
it's just anyone.
Oh, I thought it
snaps.
was. Oh my god! But yeah, the Stalked
Wait, what do you
was-
mean snapped? Like they just over it?
snapping.
Well, I thought it was like.
That's
I thought it was a
Someone
situation.
who people thought wouldn't be a killer, but they.
Yeah, the one day it's like that's what's so scary. Like you see everyone and everyone's normal, but one day they could snap.
Yeah.
With the show Snapped, the reason I don't want to watch it is because that could make you paranoid.
I know, like, and everyone's on the verge of a snap.
Yeah, because I could look at Lucas and be like, he seems all happy, but one day he's gonna.
I know.
snap.
One day it'll all bubble underneath and I'll snap.
Yeah, like what?
They're so good.
But
though.
what usually is the story? Like, what's one that's memorable?
Oh, it's usually I can't think of one because I watch so many.
But
I watch so many, but
Stalked.
it's a lot of them are like the husband and wife. Oh, they were perfect and da da da. Or where the kid came and killed them or something like that.
my
Yeah, because it kind of
God.
seems like with these shows, it's usually a husband-wife thing. So like right
Yeah.
now, I'm safe.
Yeah, you're safe right now.
But like, so how do you know if someone's not a killer?
But also
And then-
could be like an apartment neighbor. Like they're always like, "Hey, Jacob, how are you?" And then one day they snap, and it's just like, and then they just like, "You're done."
But we don't even talk. So why
I
would
know,
you
that
do
doesn't matter. But the stalk show is so scary because every episode was exactly the same. It's usually a girl getting stalked, and then so many bad things happen. She tells the police, and every single time the police say, "Oh, nothing we can do," because they have to wait till they actually. It always said the police need to wait till they actually do something.
Yes.
So the girls are like,
Yeah.
wait, so you want to wait till he actually tries to kill me? So then it would usually get to that, and either they get killed or they ended up.
Yeah.
They should come up with a better formula if this is happening so often. Like, instead of waiting till something bad happens, how could they?
There was one I watched about some serial killer somewhere, and they kept, like, it was over years, like 5 years, and they finally found a set of bones when they were digging to build houses somewhere, and then they found like 30. I mean, like crazy amount sets
Oh
of
my!
bones.
From this one guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god! How many times did he snap?
I don't know. It
So
wasn't called
many.
Snap.
Was it
must
in
have been
his
called-
yard?
No, it was some big just site out in the middle of nowhere, but they were building houses there now. Could you imagine?
You're building you buy a lot, and then you find bones. It's
Bones.
like human
What?
bones. Like, I'm not living here anymore.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gross.
that's scary, but what scares me the most, like, if someone is gonna murder me, what if someone murdered you, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre style, where they put you in all these little rat games? You know,
my
in that
God.
movie, how they like change
or
it to
like-
something, and they're like, try to find the key, it's in your stomach.
Or
but-
like Saw.
yeah, oh, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
bad.
Saw, where like that's so creepy.
So even though I bet it never happens, if that does happen, like, why do you have to do that?
I know, it's like, just get it done with. If like I don't want to be trapped in this underground cellar.
I know, with the key in my stomach, and I have to eat my stomach.
Oh my god! But the creepiest episode of Stalked, which I think a lot of people have heard about, because I think Tana Monja like did a story time pretending this was her story, but
Oh,
but
that's like a thing. That's what people think.
I don't. Maybe it actually happened to her too. But it was a stalker where the stalker they one day got an envelope in their mail and they were like, "What is this letter?" or whatever, and they opened it and it was pictures of them sleeping
Okay, that's creepy.
inside their house, sleeping. So
That's
like
creepy.
that happens to people. So look out.
Oh, that's
I'm just kidding. Trying to
that's
people
scary.
listening like this
No.
is podcast is creeping me out.
They're like 12, so scared.
Just kidding. This is very rare, right?
I don't know.
That's creepy. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
I know it's like you broke into my house and like took a photo of me while
Okay,
I
I
was
remember in Columbus when we lived there, like this would have been late 80s, early 90s, there was some guy who was peeping in ladies' windows.
Oh my god, that's creepy.
Yeah, and then he ended up raping a girl and stuff, like getting into her house. And anyway,
Oh my god.
And then he went to prison.
yeah.
That is
He
scary.
didn't
What
kill
was,
her though, so that's
what was
good.
I gonna say? Oh, but when that happened, when he was on the loose, were you like so creeped out? Like, is he gonna peep through
Yeah.
my effing windows?
Yeah, I was scared.
Oh my god.
That's
So how long was
creepy.
he on the loose? Where you had to keep thinking like,
God, I don't even know if it was months or.
did you shut
year-
all of your blinds every night?
Oh God, yes.
Well, that is
Were
scary.
you on level 1?
It was a ranch that we lived
Oh.
in. So yeah.
Oh my
Scary.
gosh, that is scary. Like hearing that someone in your town. Also, that town's so small.
I know.
So for something like that to
Yeah.
happen.
Scary.
So maybe the 80s were bad. There's too much bad stuff going on.
Yeah, yeah.
But on
No, it's all over the internet.
another Patreon user, a patron from the lucasandjacob.com if you want to go.
Should we do the
just
whole
kidding.
ad again?
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to make it an ad. But they asked, Molly, do you have any stories from your perspective of when you and Lucas pitched the Fred movie in LA? They said that's so sweet and badass that you were there for that. Because I think we talked about in the episode once about the pitching. But they said,
What?
what do you mean when we went to LA and pitched the Fred movie to all those people? I just want to know from your perspective, how was it?
Well, they were all for it, so we didn't
Yep.
really have to pitch anything.
Yeah, that
right?
was the thing. We were lucky that it was doing so well on YouTube because we didn't really have to like sell it that much.
Yeah.
But also, I thought people would be more like leery about even taking a meeting because the Fred videos were so annoying. So they probably were like, how are we gonna make this a whole hour and a half?
But they were all over it. They had a writer and.
But did we
everything.
meet with multiple people or what was it?
God, I don't even remember. I just remember the main one.
Oh, Brian Robbins, who ended
Yeah.
up going with. Yeah, he was the most excited. So we
Yeah,
went
he
with
was the
him.
most excited, so we went with him. But what I do remember that I was always so proud of is when it came out on Nickelodeon, they were having something going. Anyway, you couldn't say YouTube, remember?
Oh yeah, because Viacom was in like a huge lawsuit with
so
YouTube.
he couldn't say YouTube, and we were watching it, and we were all in this filming room, and I was like, well, why can't he just say something that rhymes with it, like Blue Cube, and that's what they did.
Oh my God, so you technically should be credited
And
for
I was
writing
like,
part of the Fred
oh
movie.
I was so proud of myself, and no one really knew that, so just
Bad
putting that out
bitch.
there.
Oh yeah, if you ever heard in the Fred movie me saying blue tube, was it blue tube or blue cube?
I think it was Blue Cube.
We had to re-record that
Because you couldn't, they probably didn't want you to say tube, really. They said Blue
yeah.
Cube. But I think in the movie now it says YouTube.
I
But
just
just
thought
when
of
it was on Nickelodeon, it said Blue Cube.
I just
And
thought about
that's courtesy
something.
of Mama Crookshank.
I know, right over here. I just thought about something
Yeah.
so funny. Like, what if like you guys like saw this was like still at the same time, but like you guys like saw the hype for Fred the movie, and you guys are like, wait, F all these studios, we can just do it ourselves. And then you guys just like did it in the backyard with like the camera and tried to do
so
it
bad.
and tried to sell it.
That is so funny that you were low key my momager back then.
No, I wasn't.
Well, every phone call you had to be on.
God, it was so weird.
Every single phone call Mom was on and like yelling at them saying like he needs more money, like you guys are so pathetic, like he needs more money, please
No, I
give.
didn't.
You know,
I
say we need the
remember-
bag by tonight or we're gonna do a lawsuit.
No, I didn't say he needs. I said I need.
You actually said
No.
we need the bag because we
No.
need to pay for the house payment, so you need to get it here. back.
Talking about that, we could go into Jill Duggar.
Well,
Oh,
first I need to talk about
go
you
ahead.
being the momager. Because
I was not a
remember
momager. I didn't know
when
what I
you
was
quit your
doing.
job and you had your office at the house. I remember you'd bring all the kids in there and like say, "What's your talent?" And then
Yeah.
you tried to sell
Jacob's
us.
kidding. I wish
Yeah,
Mom was a
kidding.
momager.
I still worked my job.
I'm
I was
joking.
not a
she
momager.
technically wasn't even a manager. You
And-
didn't even get 10%, so you really
No,
got
and I
screwed
wasn't
over.
with him all the time. Everyone took turns.
Oh yeah, I was out and out.
Do you want to
by
know
myself.
something really funny about one of the Fred movies?
What?
It was the second one. He had a part where he puked everything. He puked and vomited stuff, and what they did is have him have soup in his mouth and then puke it, vomit it out. And me and Stephanie and I thought soup sounded good that night, so we were going to just take a couple cans, and someone called us out and wouldn't let us take him.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was a makeup artist on the set. She's like, "Oh my God, you're gonna steal those 2 cans of soup," and we're like, "Oh my God,
Oh my God, you got accused of stealing from the set?
yeah." So we didn't take.
I'm
the
like, you
2
should have
cans
yelled
of
at her
soup.
and been like, "Boo, we can steal whatever we want."
Yeah,
I'm the
It was
mom
like,
of Fred, and this is
whoa.
Fred the movie.
So what about Jill Duggar? What you gonna say?
Oh, well, she sort of is not part of her family anymore. You know, she's married and has 2 kids, and she hasn't talked to her family in like a long time. And she has a nose ring. She wears jeans. She's drank a few
Oh,
times.
give a backstory to the Duggars in case someone doesn't know.
Well, the Duggar family is 19 and counting. I think was
Yeah, they
their
have a
last
TLC
episode.
show.
They had a TLC show from like 2009 to 2015 until the one boy got accused of rape. But anyway,
Oh my God.
but I never watched it actually. I thought they were sort of crazy. But she said the whole time they were filming the shows, they made $25,000 to $45,000 an episode, and Dad, what's his name, Jim Bob?
Yeah, Jim Bob.
Jim
is literally
Bob.
his name.
That's
He-
exactly the name you'd picture.
Yeah, Jim
And-
Bob kept all the money. Like the kids got no money.
But I'm so
Saw
confused 'cause
nothing.
that seems like you hear that,
That's like child labor.
but it was 25,000 per episode,
25 to 45.
and
is
you
what
would
it
think,
said.
oh my God, that's so much money, but that's for the whole entire family.
Yeah,
That means
if you
pretty
had-
much there's like 20 plus family members. They're each getting paid 1,000 per episode,
But they
which would
never
be-
got paid anything.
But how did TLC get away with that?
I
And
know.
the dad just took it all.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it,
And
these
didn't
kids
think
are-
anything of it. Well, I suppose he was raising them, whatever.
Because these kids are on a reality show. When you get down to it, it's the same as being a child actor. So you should get paid.
Yeah.
For being on it. 'Cause
Just like
you're-
if you're on The Housewives.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Or
they
if
just
you're
paid
on-
the family a lump sum. It wasn't even
Uh-huh.
per person.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
So she
crazy.
doesn't talk to her dad anymore because of that.
Well, they just part of it. She just doesn't agree with a lot of the stuff.
And she even has a nose ring now, so she's totally because they're like
Wait,
all
for
super
real?
like
Yeah.
non-nose ring people.
And have to only wear dresses and
oh my
Wait,
gosh, so she's
have to
So,
keep their hair long.
So like, does she just like? Is she just fully like, since the family's so like,
conservative.
yeah, conservative? Like, how far is she taking it?
Oh,
like,
I
is
don't
she-
think real far.
OnlyFans.
Like, yeah, like I'm wondering, like, does she
No,
listen to
no.
like WAP all the time?
No.
Oh, I didn't.
I
know
think
how far
she's
it
still
went.
like very Christian and everything's just
Yeah.
like,
But a nose ring,
yeah, and jeans, which is really bad.
which she's not wearing just a dress. That is
No, she
disgusting.
Skinny jeans?
And I think she cut her hair.
Skinny
Girls
jeans
need
or
to
flare
only wear
jeans?
dresses.
I know.
Is what we always say.
They looked like skinny jeans in the article.
But
That's
that's
another
crazy. So he
level.
literally took all the money
Yeah.
and just, all
and
the
then
other kids
even
are just
when
okay
they
with
went
it.
out, remember when her and her sisters had another thing? She still said they weren't getting hardly any money or something.
Oh my god! So
that's why she
TLC
quit.
low-key just screwing people over because obviously that's wrong of the dad, but I think also TLC like finds ways to screw people over because like
But when you get down to it, it's kind of in the dad's hands.
oh for sure yeah
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But
But you
also
think
like
of-
he couldn't even give
what's
them
that
any
say?
of the money. Oh, the camera stopped again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that like with those like shows that aren't acting and they're like just like reality shows, like it is weird with the payment.
Well, think
because-
of the Goslins and Kate plus 8.
Yeah,
you know
do those kids get paid?
For sure not.
But also 90 Day
Yeah.
Fiance, I'm pretty sure they don't pay them because they aren't legally American citizens, so they can't legally work in America.
really?
So they can't legally pay them, so it's the best show ever for TLC because then they don't pay any of them.
Oh, they pay them under the.
Yeah.
No, because they would for sure have gotten exposed by now, right?
This brings me to another thing. Didn't you say that if you're being someone that has another person's baby, what is that called?
Surrogate.
You can't pay them, right? Didn't you say that? This has
You know
nothing to do with
what?
anything.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't get why you wouldn't be able
But you
to.
pay. You have to. You can't buy a baby, but you have
Yeah.
to pay for all their medical care and all
Maybe
that
you can give
stuff.
them a gift.
Yeah, like a house
Yeah, I think
or like
I don't
if you
know.
were rich or whatever.
I don't know.
But you aren't legally allowed to because it just seems weird, like, oh, you're buying a baby.
I watched an HGTV show
crazy.
this morning that I didn't know existed. Jeremiah and Nate. Do you know who they are?
The Property Brothers?
No, it's anyway. It's really good. It's two guys that are married and they have two little kids, and one's a designer and one's a realtor.
Oh, is it Nate Berkus?
Yes.
Oh my God, I know who they are because I've seen, they have like an Architectural's Digest
And
show.
I did not know Nate Berkus. He's like
He's a
14
designer,
years
right?
older than the other guy,
Oh yeah.
than his husband. But his partner, his longtime partner that he was with before, died in 2005. They were when that huge typhoon or whatever came to
Oh, I watched a movie about that.
wherever. Where was
The
that typhoon?
tsunami?
Yeah, the tsunami. Yeah, that he went missing. He was one of the ones
Oh
that
my
went
God,
missing.
that's horrible.
Isn't that so sad?
Isn't Nate Berkus, the reason why I know the name Nate Berkus, isn't he like a Target designer? Like
Yeah,
for
I
pillows
knew
and
it
stuff?
too. I knew it too. So
He's
then
like
I was
a-
like looking them up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to watch this show.
Oh
It's
my God,
really good."
I have to
And
DVR
the house
that.
I saw was amazing.
There's a gay HGTV show.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I
they-
need to subscribe.
They flip houses or build houses?
flip
Oh, that's
So one's a
cool.
designer and one's a builder? Is that what you
or a
said?
realtor maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but I was because then I was Wikipediaing them, and it said they just revamped a big like penthouse in New York City and moved to New York City in like this past year, and so but then I just saw they're selling it because I thought, oh, that was right before New York got really hit with COVID. But
Oh.
it says now that it's for sale.
Where do they
Anyway,
live then?
They were from LA.
Oh, my
Anyway.
God.
Sounds like a good
I don't know
show.
how I
A little
segued
ad
into
for
that.
the gay HGTV.
Yeah, it was because of the
reality show.
surrogates. I'm like, obviously they had a surrogate, you know?
How many
Oh,
kids
yeah.
do they have?
2.
Oh.
And the little girl's name is Poppy. And that's so cute.
I like that name.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of a YouTuber named Poppy.
We have the
Poppy.
pop star. She's
Yeah.
a pop star,
Poppy.
but she's like a weird pop star.
Anyway.
But since you were a former momager, someone also wanted to know what your opinion is on the Free Britney movement.
Oh, you know, I thought it was all nuts until lately.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, it's weird. And her dad, Jamie, isn't the conservator anymore, like the sister, Jamie, is. I
Wait,
don't know.
what?
And then some
know about
lawyer
that.
said, well, she can't, like, she literally can't sign papers. She's pretty much like a person in a coma. And I'm
you
like,
didn't
what?
literally compare her to a person in comatose. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's so weird.
I saw people are even mad at Jamie Lynn for coming back with Zoe 101.
Why?
Because they're just like, boo, like, you have more stuff to worry about than this. They're like mad that she isn't like trying to figure out the
Oh.
Britney thing.
That's
probably
what I
needs
wanna
money.
know. Like, what is Jamie Lynn thinking about it? Because, like, in my mind, like, she just seems like a normal girl. Like, obviously, she's so famous, but like, I just want to know what she thinks
Which
about
one?
it.
Jamie Lynn?
Yeah, like her sister.
I don't know.
Like, I wonder what her views on her now.
I don't
think
know.
she
but
said that you can't believe everything you read. Like, she kind of said it wasn't real.
Oh.
I think so. I think that was the last time she
like,
talked
I think
publicly.
Britney's probably on a lot of meds and but
But I feel
still-
like nobody should have to have their whole life controlled.
No,
Like, it
I
can't
think
be
it's
that
really
bad.
weird. It
'Cause
can't be
also
that
she
bad.
She went on all those tours.
That's
She did a whole
what- yeah.
Vegas residency. Obviously, she was capable
yeah, how
of
could she have
something.
done a Vegas residency and stuff? I don't know. Unless she's literally like that it just reminds me of that iCarly episode with the pop star.
Everything comes back to iCarly.
Wait,
oh my
that's
god,
that's an
that
actual
iCarly.
episode?
Oh my god, it was my favorite episode because it was just like the way Britney was then. It was this pop star who just sort of goes up there and
So as a
like-
momager, would you have put any of your clients under conservatorship?
conservatorship. No.
Okay, they tried to do it to me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I would never do that, and I was not a momager. I had no clue what was going on.
Oh yeah.
It'd be so funny, like
Obviously.
one of your YouTube videos gets like 10,000 views. Oh, put on conservatorship because that's conservative.
We met momagers though. Anyway,
Oh yeah, there was people on some of this at Sue. Oh my god, I don't know if I ever talked about this on here. How actually maybe I should, but I won't say the names. But I had to literally give them food during lunch because their moms wouldn't let them eat.
I did too.
Yeah, it's so weird because they apparently were allergic to everything, and then they would tell me low key like, "Oh,
And
you
they
please get me
ended
like
up-
a plate from the
But
lunch
they ended
because
up
like
emancipating from their mom.
It's sad.
that's
And
crazy.
talked about, I remember the one time saying, "Oh, tomorrow we're getting," like, it was her money, like, we're gonna get our new salary, or I mean,
Oh, like
it
the
was
mom
her-
viewed it as her money
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a mess.
Moving on. What's like not even what's your opinions like words with friends? You guys might not know this because we probably haven't talked about it, but your addiction to words with friends.
Oh yeah, you were obsessed.
It's stressful because, like today, okay, there's every day I have to get 1,020 points. Just I don't know why.
Wait, the game makes you?
There's
Oh,
this
you.
little thing. Hey, for 5 extra points, you get 1,020, and I haven't done any today. So like that takes a good half hour of my time. So I gotta find.
If you guys don't know, Words of Friends is like just
Scrabble.
an app.
Facebook app, right?
It's
Yeah, it's
Scrabble.
Scrabble. But that's so crazy because I remember Words of Friends being a thing, but like you're still doing it to this day, and like they have a way of keeping you addicted by saying you haven't made your points yet today.
Yeah,
Oh
So,
my god, they're keeping you
Who
in.
are you playing with? Robots or people?
robots mainly. There's a few people from California I still play with, but not really robots. I saw the other day some guy I work with. It said, "Hey, he's on play," and no, because what if he was better than me?
Oh yeah, I
Or
remember.
what if I really shamed him? Also,
Did you know
'Cause I'm
that
pretty good.
someone made $1 million from playing that last year?
How?
Wait, what?
Those championships. I actually did research. I'm joking.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so
nah.
excited. Did they ever have a thing where like you could win something?
I don't think so. I don't.
So are you so good at it? You would hope so. You've been playing it every day.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
When did you start? Like
And I do
2012?
not cheat. Like there's cheats you can buy. I do not do that.
Did you start in what year did you start?
Probably around then.
2012?
And then I stopped for a while. Then yeah, but it's
You stopped and then like the addiction came back and you relapsed.
yeah, it's terrible.
Like, everyone has a vice. At least it isn't.
And I never did play. What was that other thing? Sugar Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
Yeah,
That,
I never did play that.
There was a few times where I like tried to get to a certain level, but it's like dumb on a
Yeah, I
certain
never
Oh
point.
yeah,
played
back
that.
when all the YouTubers were doing those brand deals for best fiends, and like part of the brand deal was you had to get to level 20, and I could see how that could be addicting because it's so enthralling.
Yeah.
There's also levels.
Of
which I-
Words of Friends?
Yeah,
Wait, what level are you on?
21, which is pretty high.
For all the Words of Friends people out there, they're probably so impressed. Like, wait, she's on level 21.
No, you'll probably get emails like, really? Like, I'm on level 47 or something.
Wait, well, how do you get to a different level? Because you're like doing such
You get
unique
you get
words.
these point things, but it takes forever to get them to get to the next
Oh
level.
my god, do you have to use like really intense words or what?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
We could say your it's actually your Facebook. I was gonna say we can say your Words with Friends, and then if you want to play with
I don't
her,
think it's connected to my Facebook.
I think it might be.
I don't know. But a lot of people that ask me to play, I say no. And
It's an exclusive
once in a
club.
while, there's like you can chat on it.
Yeah.
And if a guy, like just last week, some guy I pushed, I saw he wrote something like, "Hey, how are you?" I just resigned right away. I'm like, that's just weird. Because my pictures.
Wait, was that like, was it just a stranger?
Yeah, because
And
my
they were like
pictures.
trying to make side convo.
Because my pictures are with me and dad, so I'm just like, that's weird.
Oh my god! When you first brought this subject, I was thinking like that'd be such a good like viral article if you hear like this girl like left her family because she met someone on Words of Friends.
Oh yeah, because like you
Secretly
wouldn't
playing.
ever think that.
I know that'd be a good Lifetime movie. Like the apps are like taking over marriages.
Yeah, Candy Crush too. You could probably message people
Oh
on
my
there.
god. Yeah, but I don't message anybody.
You go live a lot, right?
I what?
I'm joking. You go like live on Words with Friends.
No.
So I found a BuzzFeed article. It's here are 10 controversial arguments. I guess there's a Reddit community called Am I the Asshole, where people, we've talked about it on here before, where people tell stories that have happened to them recently because they just want to find out like if they're the asshole in the situation.
Yeah.
So should we do some?
Yeah.
Okay, first is, so this guy named Mike downloads an episode of Game of Thrones to his laptop to watch on a plane ride. The woman behind him asks him to turn it off because her small child can see. But Mike says no. Who's the asshole? Okay, then I can vote and then we can say other people voted.
Oh, okay.
Well, Game of Thrones features like really graphic sex scenes, so I kind of feel like Mike might be the asshole, right? Because like if you're actually watching porn, like I get it. Because I remember one time I watched Girls Next Door, the reality show about the Playboy bunnies, and there was an episode where they were doing the nude photo shoot, and I was like thinking like I looked around me to make sure no one was looking, and like if there was a row of kids behind me, I probably would have turned it off, because they're
Okay, but
posing.
if you're in a plane, the seats, like the little girl's not going to see it.
Oh, also you could put a sweater up or something.
Yeah, I'm just like, who cares?
Yeah, like if like I was Mike, I'd just tone it off. I'd be like, okay, I'll tone it off.
So do you think he's the asshole, or are both of them the asshole?
But I don't think he's the asshole though. Like
I
feel
don't
like
either.
it's kind of
I
just
don't
like
think he's the asshole.
you're on the plane.
Should we say both of them are asshole or neither of them?
I was going to say she was.
I'm
But
kind of going
if
with
if she went on about it, like, does it say she?
I'll just go with Holly, what you said. Up 27% of, oh my God, I said a stroke. Wait, what? What did I click? Oh, everyone said Holly, so you were in the majority, Mom.
Yeah, see? And I assume she went on and was like, oh my God, da, 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 you know.
Oh, yeah, caused a whole, like, controversy. When it's
Yeah.
like, can't your kid just, like, pay attention to the iPad and not
Exactly.
One time I was on a plane and I was kicking the seat in front of me.
look?
We
Oh,
were
I
going to San
remember
Diego.
that. And, like, wasn't I in the row with you?
I don't know.
But
I was so young.
me, you, Jacob, and me,
We were
you,
all
and Ethan.
apart. We were all apart because there wasn't enough.
But I remember it was me, you,
place-
and Ethan in a row, and one of you guys kept kicking this
I think it
person's
was
thing.
me.
And
It
then
was
multiple
both of us,
times she
probably.
turned around and said, "What are you doing? Stop kicking my seat." And you kept doing it. I was like, wait, how do you not know how to control yourself?
That just proves that, like, when you're like a small kid, like, you actually can't. Well, like, I just felt like I just like probably didn't understand us.
So every time she got mad, you just did it again. That's so funny. So this next one is, it's Dave and Pat's anniversary, and Pat cooks a romantic dinner. Pat knows Dave hates mushrooms, but he insists this mushroom chicken will be delicious.
He insists?
Yeah, I think she meant she. Dave refuses to eat it, and Pat says Pat should have made something else. Who's the asshole? Obviously, isn't Pat the asshole?
Pat's the asshole.
Yeah, she
like,
cooked
it's
the
your
mushrooms.
anniversary and.
Yeah, on the anniversary, it shouldn't just be for you. It should be with both people. Like,
Well, yeah.
so Pat
Yeah,
is
Pat's
the
an asshole.
Big asshole. Do you agree,
Big
Jacob?
asshole.
Yeah, but I think it's funny.
What? I'm kidding. Okay, everyone said it was Pat. So the article said these are controversial.
That's
these are
not
easy.
controversial
Yeah,
at
but
all.
like, yeah, like obviously you just cook what you both like.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay, we'll do one more. Phil and Lil go to a holiday
Wait,
party.
Okay, bitch,
Aren't
what is
they part
made
of the
up?
Rugrats?
They go to a holiday party. Phil eats meat, but doesn't like any of the dishes except for the vegetarian one. Lil thinks Phil should save that food for vegetarian guests like her. Phil says that's dumb. There's plenty. Who's the asshole?
Lil.
I kind of think, the vegetarian's an asshole, right?
Yeah, Lil's an asshole.
Because
Yeah.
he claims there's plenty of food left, so
Yeah.
he can have some.
What I'm
Yeah.
picturing is that this doesn't really relate, but it kind of does. I'm at Chipotle and I get sofritas, and those are the vegan option, and it's like they like there's always a bunch. Like you don't need to make it out this whole thing.
Okay, I'm thinking of Kayla's wedding, where for the little kids they had mac and cheese.
Oh, we all ate it.
And it wasn't for the big people. And everyone loved the mac and cheese,
Oh,
but
yeah.
nobody got mad
I
about
would
it. They
think-
didn't like say, you can't go get mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah. I would think Phil was an asshole if there was a limited vegetarian food, but it sounds like there was a lot.
But then at the end of the day, my actual opinion is neither of them are assholes because
Oh, she's just looking out for
yeah,
those
she's just
people.
looking out for the other people.
I'm going to still say Lil's an asshole.
Me too.
Everyone agrees.
Let's do one more. It's kind of
Oh,
fun.
wait, one more. Oh, this is about a babysitter. Al babysits his 1-year-old granddaughter, Tina, and decides to take her to see Santa at the mall for the very first time.
Oh,
Tina's
asshole.
mom, Linda, is upset and says she could have been the one to take her, But the grandpa thinks it's no big deal. Okay, obviously the grandpa's
That's
an asshole.
obviously grandpa's an asshole.
You can't take away the mom's experience of seeing her kid with Santa for the first
no,
time.
That's total asshole.
But that's such a grandpa move. It sounds like something like our dad would do accidentally.
Accidentally, like
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because
Like-
it sounds like
yeah. But then
Yeah.
at the same time, like, maybe the, like, mom should have told him that.
And then what if it was her father-in-law? Even I mean,
yeah,
joking, yeah,
I,
he's
so
an
bad.
I do.
asshole.
I think Al's an asshole because he should have known better. But I do feel bad because you know that he was so oblivious and didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm getting the vibe
But you know
of,
what I
is that,
mean?
like,
Because
is
grandpas
that
don't think about that type of stuff.
He just actually didn't think about it. He was
Yeah.
like, it just sounds fun.
'Cause
for
it
it
me
would
to
have
do.
been even more asshole if it was the mom or mother-in-law.
Oh, because then the drama.
I mean, that's
between
really sexist, but yeah, it is because
But-
women know that's
Doesn't
wrong.
it make you think of a certain thing Dad did to one of his grandkids?
to the grandkid or to about the grandkid
He
coming?
took a photo and posted it on Facebook.
Oh my God! Before
She got to announce it.
she announced she was pregnant or
But-
having the
but
before
then-
she announced she had the baby, he put a photo on Facebook right when he got Facebook.
Yeah,
But he didn't
took it down.
understand.
But that's the thing is, Dad wasn't doing it to be like, I'm gonna clout chase and get all these likes. He just was doing it out of the innocence of his pure heart, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
then
you can't really hate these grandpas.
thank God one of the siblings saw it immediately and was like, "Oh my God!"
Did the mother ever know?
Oh, I think she did, but no one ever saw it really.
Yeah,
But I'm
Because he
gonna
didn't have
say
any friends.
the grandpa's the asshole, I guess.
yeah. Everyone says the grandpa's the asshole. So these aren't too controversial because we agree with the people every single time.
Yeah,
I know, it is so basic.
Are we
they
done?
are very basic.
One more. Just one more.
Let me just. I want to
This
try
is
to find one
actually
that
the
like
last
has
time.
like. I want to try to find one that has like something really
Like 50-50.
I know, like, I don't want that's actually, like, we, like, kind of
Okay,
like,
this is
disagreeing.
this is the last one, so maybe it's the most controversial, but maybe not. Jules offers to treat Rue to lunch. Jules buys a large order of wings to share, and they eat at her house. Rue takes the leftovers home without telling Jules. Jules thinks this is rude, but Rue says she thought it was her treat. Who's the asshole?
Well, that's just stupid.
I know that's just dumb. Like, boo. Like, if someone brings food, like it's just like, shouldn't you have asked her before you take the food?
Yeah.
That's like if you come to my house for dinner and I cooked spaghetti or something, and behind my back you took it all home.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
just like. But then again, if I brought wings to a friend and they did take it, I would be like, oh, okay, but I wouldn't be like, that's so rude. I'd just be like, that's funny that they did that. Like, they just are that type of
Yeah.
person,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, for example, like, one time, me and our little brother, your son,
Yeah.
were getting our haircuts, and our sister that cuts our hair said, oh, you can, like, take a soda, and then I took one, and he took, like, 3, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of just a thing where it's like,
He put 'em, like, in all
she
his
actually doesn't
pockets.
care.
But, like, people like that are funny to me because it's like, oh, yeah, go. Like, they're the type of people who, like, they take advantage and that's good.
I know, like, it's kind of like, she's not annoyed, so I guess pop off.
Yeah.
I guess.
Then, you know, there's different types of people. So I guess we'll say, who should say is the asshole? The one who took the food or the one who's mad?
The one
Let's just say the one who took the
The one who
because, like,
took it,
when you
that's
get
for
down
sure.
to it, yeah.
Yeah, Rue. Yep, everyone thought Rue.
Yeah, because, like, it isn't that big of a deal, but, yeah, it's obviously annoying.
Are we done? It's already been an hour and 20 minutes.
Wait, are you
Wait, what?
serious?
Yeah.
Should we do the last thing?
I even
Just-
have
Did we
one more
talk-
topic.
We didn't talk about anything in depth.
Wait, we've hit so many things.
Really? Okay.
My thing about the podcast is that I
I
always
didn't
have
know
this.
these rocked. This is so fun.
I always have this issue where I have so many things in my head, but I never get to them because I'm just like, oh, we're over this topic.
Oh, yeah.
But I always forget what I'm thinking of.
So this is the last thing. It's not even that cool.
I was
to
like,
be
well, what
honest.
is it?
It's just dad jokes. It's also BuzzFeed. Can you finish the punchlines to these dad jokes? I wanted to do it with you since you're a mom. Like maybe you would know dad jokes.
Okay.
You actually put in the email, like, since she's old.
Wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
But since you're a mom, you know, are you a dad joke person?
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
let's
know.
see if you
We'll
can
see.
think.
Dad bod or hot bod?
Dad bod, because I don't want someone hotter with a hotter bod than.
You don't want anyone you have to feel insecure about.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that why girls like dad bods?
I think so.
So is it actually a thing? Because I see these TikToks. I'm not straight, so it doesn't affect me. But I see these TikToks of these like straight girls saying, "Oh yeah, like we actually don't care if you have abs, if you have a little bit of a tummy.
Well, yeah,
Like,
because
is
it
that
makes them
actually a
feel
thing?
better. Yeah.
Oh, so
Or
they
maybe
don't
they,
care?
maybe they also, I think some girls are just turned off by like gym people who
Because
really
obviously,
care about
if
their
a guy's
appearance.
really like got a six pack and everything, you're thinking they're probably gonna want someone just like
Also,
that.
they might be boring, like, because not saying all people with muscles are boring, but what if all they care, like, they don't want to eat at Cheesecake Factory
Yeah,
because they're like,
there's
oh,
like,
it's too not healthy. It's like, I don't have to live a life with someone with that mindset.
And then
know?
you might think they might cheat if you
Well,
feel
exactly.
insecure.
Oh, yeah. Anyone with abs is a cheater.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So let's see if you know the punchlines, or we can also help.
Speaking of abs, though, we were watching Dancing with Stars the other night, Jacob and I, and
What, Jacob? You watch Dancing with the
What's it?
Stars?
Well, it was.
I
on
don't
in the
even
background.
watch it either, but I thought you did. I thought that's why we were
Max?
watching it.
Are you talking about Max?
Nev.
Oh no.
Nev.
From Catfish?
Whoa.
He is hot.
Abs. Yeah. Okay, anyway, go on. Do
Oh,
your
isn't he
shit.
like really hairy? Because I remember I got a cameo from him in my cameo videos, and I asked him to show his nipples or something as a joke, and he actually did it, and he was like just a
Maybe-
carpet chest.
Okay, well, maybe they made him manscape for
Oh
this.
wait, he was shirtless in a dance, or did he rip off
Yeah,
his shirt?
no, he was
Oh,
sure.
but like
was a bodysuit?
He had some hair, but it wasn't long. It was
No.
like trimmed.
Oh,
Well,
maybe
you
I'm
would notice
exaggerating.
that,
Maybe in
but-
my mind I'm exaggerating the amount
But
of
he
hair.
had major abs. He looked really good.
I'm gonna say your new celebrity crush is Nev.
Not really, but anyway.
He looked
But-
like a
I bet Zayn looks that way too.
Oh yeah, Mom's always
yeah.
been obsessed with Zayn and Brendan Urie. If you're a real one and listened to all the Mom episodes, you would know that she loves Brendan Urie and his quote tight pants.
I have a
End
question
quote.
about Zayn. So it was
He's
the
a daddy
10-year
now. He's a
union?
daddy now.
Oh, he is with Gigi Hadid. The baby's gonna probably be so cute.
Oh,
Oh
so
my god,
cute.
a model baby.
Hopefully
Yeah.
it looks like him, yeah.
So the drama was a few months ago. This is old drama, but it was the 10-year union of One Direction. Every person that was in One Direction said, "Thank you guys so much." This was basically what they
Except for
said.
Zayn.
Yeah. So do you think Zayn? Because just assuming he's not grateful. Do you think? Oh, like what do you think? Like,
I think he
do you think-
hated his time in One Direction.
So
I don't
you
know
think it's
why,
fine?
but I think he hated it.
Yeah,
I
I feel bad for him.
Even though I wasn't a hardcore One Direction fan, I was annoyed that he didn't acknowledge the anniversary because it's like, boo, that's the only reason any of us know you.
Yeah,
No matter
exactly.
how horrible it was, like, you should at least say thanks to, not even thanks to the band, but thanks to the fans because they've been
Oh, for
following you this
sure.
whole
Yeah.
time.
For sure.
But I was reading about it, and I guess the hardcore 1D fans actually understand it because I guess being in One Direction gave him an eating disorder, made him like a drug person.
Oh, so
This
see,
is just a post that I saw.
so that's maybe why I don't care
not
because I'm so hardcore.
Oh, you're such a hardcore 1D fan. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Zayn can do whatever. So,
Mama
like,
didn't
I feel
know
like in
that.
your eyes, like Zayn can murder someone. You'd be like, oh my god, like he's still like so cute. His music's good.
I don't. I
Stream
think
it.
he always just sort of stood in. Even the one time we met them.
Oh my god, me and Mom have met one day. I
Anyway,
forgot
he
about
was just
that.
in the corner like a little kid, and Harry seemed like
little
the and I can't think of his name. Liam was
Oh, you
so
connected
nice.
with Liam like deeply.
Oh my god, he was so sweet.
That's weird because the new trend is hating on Liam.
Oh my god, he was
No, but
so
he was so
sweet.
nice to Mom. So like anyone who hates,
He like came over and talked to me, so nice. And
But
Harry
I
just
do
and
kind
Harry
of-
seemed
You said
like the
Haley
one
was
who would
acting all crazy?
he'd be like the one who would get in trouble, you know, like
Yeah.
oh my god. Anyway,
I do remember there was like a little bit of tea with the One Direction thing because I didn't really know that much about them because it was in the beginning, but you could tell like there was like competition between Harry and Zayn because
Wait,
remember it was
what?
this thing like I don't know if it's an ego thing, but they called One Direction. They were with us and talking to me and Mom, and then they got called to stage, and all of them went right away except for Harry because like. Him and it seemed like Zayn and Harry were trying to fight like who would be the last one to go because like that'd
yeah,
be
Harry
like the
sort of
biggest
stood
star.
behind like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like Harry had to have extra time with the hair person. So like he like the last one hit the stage was kind of like the star of the group.
So like, who chose Harry? Was it the fans? Or was it Simon Cowell? Like, I want to know who chose Harry as the main bitch.
I
I
don't
think
know.
Simon and Ryan chose them all, right?
But I don't think maybe they just decided who the fans responded to the most.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But back to the dad jokes. See if you can get the punchline. What did I don't even get this.
How
what
did we get off topic for
Because of
literally 10
abs.
minutes?
Oh, abs
Dad
went to
bod
that.
or
What
How-
time did the man go to the dentist? What? That's not even a dad. Is this a dad joke?
God, that
don't get
reminds
it.
me. I was supposed to call the dentist today to get dad appointment. What time did dad go to the dentist?
So what would be your like guess for a dad joke punchline?
Whenever the wife made the appointment. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, that'd probably be a good dad joke.
I don't know. That's stupid.
When
though.
wife scheduled it is what I'll guess.
BuzzFeed.
I give up, I'll say. The answer is tooth hurty. tooth.
This reminds me
hurty.
of a little kid.
Oh
an
my
infant.
gosh.
Give dads more credit than this BuzzFeed.
Are these kindergarten jokes?
I know.
How do you get a squirrel to like you? Act like a...
Nut.
Oh, nut, because like a nut job.
Uh,
Oh, you got it, Mom.
Yay!
Dad joke queen.
There's some like hardcore schools because when I'm on a run, sometimes like there was one time when I was on a run, the squirrel came out of someone's backyard, hopped the fence, and like I wasn't even that far away, but for some reason they were just so excited. They hopped the fence, went to the other side, and like I was like, they were just like brave. They were like so active, and like I feel like squirrels are related to cats. I think I already said this.
I love
Yeah.
watching the squirrels in the back area behind
And-
our house.
And it's
Hey,
so cool
Mom-
because like there's like normal ones and then there's ones that are black. Like because
Yeah,
like,
I know,
usually,
but we
like,
don't
there's
have
black squirrels?
We don't have any black ones behind our
I've seen a
commentary yet.
few.
And by grandma's house, there's one, and I want to like steal it to bring it to our house so it will
Oh, yeah.
populate.
Behind our
area.
mom's house, there's like a whole wilderness. Like she has a deer back there, like, and you feed the deer.
Yeah.
Which somebody did tell you were disrupting their ecosystem,
But too bad because they like it.
yeah, you spend like
Someone on the
1K a
podcast
month.
said that?
No, someone in real
Oh,
life.
no.
You know, you spend 1K a month feeding
No,
them.
probably 100-ish.
1K.
$100 to the deer, and there's so many. Like we were in the hot tub back there, and there was so many deer out there.
They love.
I
They
know.
love.
You literally live like in a
feeding.
wilderness.
Yeah.
Okay. I made a pencil with 2 erasers. It was what?
I made.
I made a pencil
was-
with 2 erasers. It was blank.
It was.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Do you have any guesses?
It was sharp.
I'll say
That
sharp.
doesn't even make sense though.
I give up. Oh, pointless.
Oh my god!
'Cause, you know, it didn't have
yes,
a-
one on each side.
And also, it didn't have a point. And also, that'd be a pointless
okay,
object.
these do
'cause there's
sort of
nowhere to
remind me.
write.
There's a guy I work with who's 48 who puts up jokes on the board every day, and these are just like them.
Wait,
But
for
then
real?
again, like, I kind of like these type of jokes because if something's so dumb, it is funny, you know?
And yeah.
Okay, but
Also, if this
the-
person's so into it, too.
my question is the people that are saying these jokes, or the person that who writes those on the whiteboard, they are like in on the joke. Like these are dumb, but I like them.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
think
he
so.
loves
So they're
them.
like aware of this.
But does he
Oh,
actually
yeah.
laugh out loud?
Well, he thinks we will, but there's so many times we're like, "What? Like, I don't get it," and he
You
has to
guys
explain.
bully
it.
But he's
him.
not even affected. But
No.
he keeps telling the joke so he doesn't get
Oh, yeah,
offended.
every day.
I love
Every day there's a
people
new
like
joke.
that. Well, like when they
Yep.
do something that's kind of annoying, but they just keep doing it because they like doing
Yeah,
it.
it's like
know.
he keeps coming back to work with a new joke even though he knows all the nurses are going to be not laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you get from a pampered cow? Blank milk. Pampered cow.
So they're treated good.
Snot milk?
No, it's got to be some fancy milk because they're fancy.
What do
milk.
you get from
like-
a pampered cow?
I'm just thinking like almond milk, just because like almonds are
I don't
fancy.
know. I feel like it's not. I feel like we don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Just give up.
I'm gonna guess almond. Oh, spoiled milk. I was on the right track when I said snot milk. When I said snot milk, one of you guys should have hopped in and
Yeah,
said spoiled.
I
That's a
think-
good one. Like
God,
I like it.
Yeah,
you get
okay.
spoiled milk because they're pampered and spoiled.
get it.
These
I
don't
get
remind
it.
me of dad jokes because when our dad does jokes, it just is like annoying jokes of like him
Oh.
poking you or something.
Oh yeah.
Or he does. Our dad does more jokes that don't have punchlines.
Oh yeah, like
It's just
he
like he'll come in the house and say somebody got their balls chopped up in the factory grinder,
That
but
used
like
to be the always.
there's no
the-
like there's never like a joke where like I'm gonna ask a question then I'll do a punchline. It's just like straight up just
yeah.
say something weird.
Yeah.
I think his humor just saying something so surprising.
Yeah, like just shocking everyone. Like,
But then if
"Ew."
you don't like if you don't do anything when he says that, he'll just keep saying it. Then like
Oh, then you have to laugh eventually.
and then you're like, I heard it the first time. Like okay.
Because he just assumes that the reason why you didn't laugh is because you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do one more, then we'll call it quits. How do you make holy water? You boil the blank out of it. Hell?
Hell out of
Oh
it.
yeah. you
Oh
boil-
my God,
Oh,
we're-
for
we're
sure.
getting on a high
For
note.
sure.
I
For sure.
do that too. So like I'm proud.
Yay!
We got it.
High
That
five.
was easy.
One more.
One more.
You can't kiss on the cheek because of Corona.
No.
Wait, why would you kiss on the cheek?
I don't know because I'm so happy we won.
Okay. If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting? What?
What?
Blank.
Oh, okay,
If
so,
a
like,
child
think about-
refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting blank?
Think about like someone getting arrested. That's what I feel like it's something to do with. Guilty of like
Arrest.
resisting arrest. Arrest! Arrest! Okay.
Oh my
we need to keep doing it till we lose.
Okay, we'll have to keep going until we lose. We're getting better at
That's
these.
a good one.
Oh,
that-
my God.
these-
You
use
got
these.
that. You
but
just
like,
said it.
I just had to like, you connected the dots
Yeah.
for me.
What does a zombie vegetarian eat? Blank. What?
They don't eat people.
Zombie vegetarian.
Well, they eat something of the person that's like sounds.
What
like
does a
it's
zombie
vegetarian.
eat? That's vegetarian.
Plants of a human. I'm trying to think like.
So you're stumped. There has to. What is it?
Like what's a body part that like sounds like it's a leaf?
Like sounds like, yeah, that's what I was
or
thinking.
what
Yeah.
are typical vegetarian foods? Soy. What else is there?
I'm just picturing like, yeah, like tofu.
Tofu.
Toe
Food. Tofu.
food.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God, Jacob, you're just like
Let's see if we actually got it right. Oh, grains.
Wait,
Instead
I
of
don't get it.
brains.
grain.
I like
No,
ours
but I
better.
think-
It was
I know.
grains instead
I
of
think
brains.
we got it right.
Tofu.
Yeah, I think we got it
Tofu.
right.
Yeah, I like ours better.
That was fun. I really liked that.
Well, thank you for coming along on another bro show journey. This first time you're on the bro show, not bros before hoes.
I know.
Next time you come on, it might be a different name.
No, it won't.
it might be like a totally different podcast, a crime podcast. This podcast was basically a crime podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, we could do what was the one we were talking about that we could do talk show killers.
Do a whole entire episode of different killings from talk shows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll start doing research. Watch
do
a
it.
bunch of
Well, thank you guys
Netflix.
for coming along. Shout out again to Lilith, the bro of
The
the
WAP.
week.
I love the photo. I think it's a stuffed animal. Did we already say that? Is it stuffed?
I think it's just in
No,
Photoshop.
no. It's got little arms.
Because no
I
cat
love
shapes
it.
like that.
It's not
and its
Photoshop.
ears are all- yeah.
All right. Well, have a good week. We hope the election is figured out when you're listening.
And thanks, Mom, for being on the
Yeah,
podcast
thanks.
again.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thanks for having
Bye.
me. Bye.